So today I'm going to tell you the OSPE of hand. This is palm of the hand and this is dorsum of the hand. This triangular structure is the palmar aponeurosis. This long tendon that we see here is the palmaris longus and this is the flexor retinaculum. This small structure that is attached over the palmar aponeurosis is the palmaris brevis. All these tendons are the long flexor tendons. Here we can see in the cut section that this upper layer is for flexor digitorum superficialis and this is flexor digitorum profundus. This yellowish structure is the median nerve. It goes under the flexor retinaculum and supplies the lateral 3.5 fingers and the palm of the hand. Here we can see the long flexor tendons of flexor digitorum superficialis that are going towards the fingers. This is ulnar artery and this is ulnar nerve. Ulnar artery is giving a superficial branch which is forming superficial palmar arch, which is completed on the lateral side by the superficial branch of radial artery. These muscles are the adductor digiti minimi, this is flexor digiti minimi, and this is opponens digiti minimi. Ulnar artery is also giving a deep branch that is going deeply and that forms the deep palmar arch along with the radial artery on the other side. This is opponens pollicis, this is abductor pollicis, and this is flexor pollicis brevis, and this is the long tendon of flexor pollicis longus. This is pronator quadratus. These long tendons are the flexor digitorum superficialis, and these are the lumbrical muscles that are attached to the tendons of the flexor digitorum profundus. We can see here on the back side. These are the long tendons of flexor digitorum profundus, these white tendons, and these are the lumbricals. The first lumbrical, second lumbrical, third lumbrical, and the fourth lumbrical. And this is the ulnar artery which is giving the superficial palmar arch. It gives one proper artery and 3 common arteries. The 3 common arteries further divide into 2 proper arteries and which supply the lateral 3.5 fingers. This is adductor pollicis. It is the oblique head and this is the transverse head. Here we can see the long metacarpal bones, and between the metacarpal bones are the tendon muscle that is the palmar interosseous. This is first palmar interosseous muscle, second, third, and fourth interosseous muscle. In the fingers, we can see this is the tendon of flexor digitorum superficialis, which divides into 2 slits, and the muscle that is underneath is the flexor digitorum profundus, which comes between these 2 slits and is attached to the distal phalanx. This whitish structure is the fibrous flexor sheath, and this greenish structure is the synovial sheath. The fibrous flexor sheath and the synovial sheaths enclose the long flexor tendons, which are the flexor digitorum profundus and superficialis. This is radial artery. It goes into the anatomical snuff box. Then between the 2 heads of interosseous, first interosseous muscle, it dips down and enters the palm of the hand and gives off princeps pollicis to the thumb and radialis indicis to the lateral side of the finger. And here it completes the deep palmar arch along with the deep branch of the ulnar artery. Now this is the dorsum of the hand. This is extensor retinaculum. These are the long extensor tendons. This is radial nerve that is supplying the lateral 3.5 fingers as well as the dorsum of the hand. And this is the branch of ulnar nerve which supplies the lateral medial 1.5 finger of the dorsum as well as the palm. This is dorsal carpal arch which is coming from the radial artery. It supplies the dorsum of the hand. So these are the long extensor tendons. These are the dorsal interosseous, the first dorsal interosseous muscle, the second, third, and fourth dorsal interosseous muscle. This whitish structure is the extensor expansion, which gives insertion to the lumbricals and all the interosseous, the dorsal as well as the palmar.